today I created for you this simple fall glam makeup tutorial. So I created this look using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. I've been wanting to get my hands on this palette for so long and I finally got mine. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my face with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. I really like this primer. It makes my skin super smooth. And then for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This is like my holy grail foundation. It's about medium coverage, but you could definitely build it up to full coverage. I just really like the way it makes my skin look. Like, it doesn't look cakey at all, and it really lasts a long time. I don't have any issues with it breaking apart anywhere on my face. Now I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm putting this in places that I want a little bit more coverage. I don't normally use this underneath my eyes just because it is super full coverage and like thick, and I don't really like the way it looks underneath my eyes with, you know, my wrinkles. Next, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is my favorite concealer for underneath my eyes. I really like the formula and how thin it is, and it never creases underneath my eyes or sinks into any of my fine lines. To set my face, I'm going to be using my Airspun powder. I'm first going to put this underneath my eyes with an e.l.f. blush brush, and then I will go in with a fluffy brush and set the rest of my face. Since I started using this powder, I have stopped using my Laura Mercier powder. I just really like how this powder makes your skin look airbrushed. To bronze my face and slightly contour, I'm going to be taking the more cool tone shade from this KKW Contour and Highlight Palette, and I'm just going to apply that on my cheekbones and on my forehead. To highlight my face, I'm using this Ofra and Nikkietutorials highlighter in the shade Glazed Donut. If you want a super blinding highlighter, this is the one for you. I have never used a highlighter that was so blinding. I'm obsessed. Next, I'm using this Too Faced blush in the shade Love Hangover. It's just like a perfect pinky peach color. It's one of my go-to blushes for just like everyday wear, and I'm blending that on my cheeks with a Luxie stippling brush. For my lips, I'm using the Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Perla. It's just a mauve, cool toned pink. It's a really great nude for the fall. I got this in their holiday liquid lipstick set. I will leave a link to my video on that set in the description box below. For my eyes, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Palette, and I'm first picking up the shade MFEO with a super large fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to run this all throughout my crease as my transition shade. All of the colors I'm going to add later on are going to blend into this shade and create like a nice ombre effect. Next, I'm going in with the shade of Poudre on a tapered blending brush, and I'm going to put this all throughout my crease as well, but I'm going to keep this shade a little bit lower. I am going to be using a lot of the shades from this palette in this look because this was my first time using the palette, and I really wanted to see how well they perform. I literally had no issues at all with these shadows. They were super pigmented and really, really easy to blend. Now I'm going to go in with the shade of Buns on an even smaller tapered blending brush, and I'm going to put this shade directly into my crease. As the shades get darker, I'm going to put them lower in my crease, and I'm also going to use a smaller brush each time. Pretty much all of the brushes that I'm using in this video are from Morphe, and that's because I've recently been getting Morphe Me, which is a monthly brush subscription where you get Morphe brushes. I'll leave a link in the description box below on my video on that subscription. Next, I'm going in with the shade Jax, which is like a super deep burgundy color on a smaller blending brush. And I'm first going to put that on my outer corner, and then I'm going to slightly blend it into my crease, just the tiniest bit. I'm not going to bring it all the way in. I'm just going to go like a third of the way in. I really like the way that all of these shades look together. It's just perfect for fall. Now I'm going to go in with a clean Sigma E25 brush and use it to blend everything out. To deepen up my outer corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Chip on a super small like pencil brush, and I'm just going to place that shade on my outer corner, and then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and blend it out. To make sure everything is nicely blended out, I'm going to go back in with the shade MFEO on that large fluffy blending brush and just run that right along the edge of my crease. Now I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm not necessarily going to be cutting my crease. I just wanted to place this down so I had a nice base for my lid shades. Now I'm just going to set that in place with a little bit of Airspun powder. The first shade I'm going to put on my lid is Beam, and it's just a super bright white gold. It reminds me of MAC Nylon, but like a more pigmented version. Next, I'm applying the shade Faint, which is like a shimmery pink color, and I'm putting this on the center of my lid. The last shade I'm going to apply on my lid is Crayon Apple, which is like a shimmery burgundy color that goes really well with the shade I put in my outer corner. I'm just going to keep this on like the outer third of my lid. Now I'm going to go back in with the shade Jax, and I'm using this to blend out my outer corner with that lid shade. For my lower lash line, I'm first going to go in with the shade Puder on a smudging brush, and I'm just going to blend that all underneath my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take the shade Jax on a flat definer brush, and I'm going to put this shade a little bit closer to the lash line. As the shades get darker, I'm going to keep them closer to the lash line just so they really fade into each other. Lastly, I'm going to pick up the shade Chip, and I'm going to put this directly on the lash line, but I'm only going to bring it about halfway in. To highlight my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to go back in with that Ofra and Nikkietutorials highlighter in the shade Glazed Donut. Now I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes, and for mascara on my top lashes, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. As always, I'm just going to be applying a thin layer of this because I am going to be applying false lashes. And then for my bottom lashes, I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. This is my favorite mascara for my lower lashes. To finish off the look, I'm going to be applying these PUR Diva lashes. I got these in a boxy charm, and because I love them so much, I went to Ulta and bought some more PUR lashes in some different styles. So that completes this fall makeup tutorial. I am planning on filming some more fall looks. If there's any specific looks that you want to see, leave me a comment down below. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you could please follow me on Twitter and Instagram, that would be awesome. I'm going to leave my usernames in the description box below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.